Gather round, McCoy young'uns. Who wants to hear a story about your great-great-grandma and grandpa, Grace and Henry McCoy?
Oh, boy!
Yes. Have I got a story for you?
Grandpa.
Gather round, my children, while I tell the story of the mountains in the days when guns were long. When the families got to feuding, it was bound to end shooting. Listen closely will I tell you in this song. Now the Martins and the Coys, they was reckless mountain boys, and they'd shoot each other every time they'd meet. Why, they could shoot each other quicker than it takes your eye to flicker. They could knock a squirrel's eye out at 90 feet.
No way.
Oh yeah. Now it started on one bright Sunday morning when old Grandpa Coy was full of Mountain Dew. Yee-haw! Just as quiet as a church mouse, he slipped in the Martins' hen house, where the Coys was needing eggs for breakfast too. Oh, the Martins and the Coys, they was reckless mountain boys, and old Grandpa Coy's up where the angels live. Hallelujah! When they found him on the mountain, he was bleeding like a fountain. He was shot up till he looked just like a sieve. Here we go now. So the Coys, they started right off to avenge him. They didn't even take time out to mourn. They went out to do some killing where the Martins were distilling, and they found old Abel Martin making corn liquor. Oh, the Martins and the Coys, they was reckless mountain boys, and old Abel Martin was the next to go. Though he saw the Coys a-comin', he had hardly started running when a volley shook the hills and laid it low. So then they started out to fight in earnest.
More earnest.
They scarred those mountains up with shot and shell. Why, it was uncles, brothers, cousins. Oh, they bumped us off by dozens. Just how many hit the dust was hard to tell. Now the Martins and the Coys, they was reckless mountain boys. At the art of killing, they became quite deft. Though they knew they shouldn't do it before they knew it, on each side there was only one person left. Now the one remaining Martin was a maiden, and as pretty as a picture was this Grace. And the one remaining boy was the handsome Henry Coy, and they both knew that they'd soon meet face to face. Well, they met one day out on a mountain pathway. Henry, he had trained his gun on Grace. Why, he was set to pull the trigger when he spied her pretty figure.
Have you found that? Was she pretty, Grandpa?
Oh, yeah. And he knew that love had slapped him in the face. Now the Martins and the Coys, they was reckless mountain boys, and they say their ghostly cussing gives you chills. For the hatchet sure was buried when sweet Grace and Henry married. It broke up the western few of these here hills. Now some folks think it's where the story ended, but those dead old ghosts ain't cussing anymore. For since sweet Grace and Henry wedded, they fight more than all the rest did, and they carry on the feud for